from California, the third from the Golden State, Alex Tirapelli. We move now to the 145-pound championship match. And in the red singlet and the red ankle bands, this is Joe Johnston. Shawnee Mission East High School, Shawnee Mission, Kansas, right outside Kansas City. A two-time Kansas State champion. His opponent, the New York State champion this year at 152, Mike Patrovich from Islip, Section 11 on Long Island, and a lot of storied tradition in Section 11.
There was a number of New York wrestlers in this tournament have done well. I know in the quarters we had quite a few, Rob.
Both these wrestlers are committed.
Joe is a two-time state champion.
Johnston will be going to the University of Iowa in the fall as he has the first takedown shot here. Patrovich will be staying on the island and going to Hofstra University.
Little tie of Iowa there too.
How about that?
Johnston 42-0, Patrovich 39-0.
Johnston, a four-time Kansas State place winner, two-time champion, runner-up as a sophomore. As they go off the edge, Ray Mainville blowing the whistle in this match. Chip Kastner is our assistant. Johnston also sixth as a freshman. Patrovich is, in addition to his title this year, state runner-up as a junior and sixth in the state as a sophomore.
We've seen no sparring so far, Rob. The finals have been going at it from 103 right till now.
Over a minute gone here in the first period. Still no score, but third good shot on the legs by Johnston, but too close to the edge. He can't finish it. Johnston trying to run him over.
Yeah, what he's doing with that, he's setting his feet. When you run somebody over, you're just setting their feet, and then he'll change direction like he just did there, and he's doing it real well.
Switching off to the front headlock, trying to snap him down. Patrovich counters with the outside single. Trying to move across to the double. 20 seconds left in the period, and Ray Mainville says it's 2. 2-0 lead for Mike Patrovich.
Patrovich was in the front head and arm, being the defensive man underneath. When Johnston released a little bit, he just wrapped right, which is what you're supposed to do, and just took it, cut double, and wound up with the 2.
5 seconds left in the first period. Patrovich hanging on the ankle, and potentially dangerous is the call from Ray Mainville. 3 seconds left to go. And that'll do it for the first period. 2-0, the lead for Mike Patrovich. And he'll defer the choice. Johnston will take down. Johnston to his feet, and quickly the escape.
Same wrap, real nice. What he's doing is he's going with what Johnston's giving him, and he's just wrapping right. He's getting him to reach now, and I'm sure there'll be corrections made, but he's gotten away with it twice.
And the escape given. 2 takedowns for Mike Patrovich, 2 escapes for Joe Johnston, and the lead 4-2 for Patrovich.
He's going right hand tie, dropping the arm and wrapping. A good attack. Johnston coming out with a Colot.
Loves that front headlock series.
That's that front head and arm that Kerry Colot has patented that will pretty much horse you to your back.
Now Johnston in on the double, but Patrovich stops that. Minute left to go here in the second period, and Patrovich with the spin behind gets his third takedown of the match.
He shot right, cleared out, banged his head, shot right, and spun left.
Pretty deadly combination there.
Patrovich, the longer of the two, naturally using his legs. Right now, just trying to hip him over and spread his base out.
Mike Patrovich's brother, Joe, was a runner-up in the national high school championships as he had 160 pounds back in 1995 as he lets him go. And Joe is one of the guys in his corner for this match. 6-3 now the score as Mike tries to do his brother one better here.
If I was a betting man, I would have bet the opposite in the beginning of this bout. Now there's Johnston with a real nice double. Patrovich countering with a whizzer. Johnston going right at him with a lot of bull kind of motion. Just looked like he was keeping Patrovich off balance and bought his time to just start wrapping right and using it all against Johnston. Great plan.
2 periods in the books, and now Patrovich with the choice. He'll start down as we begin the third. Patrovich trying to stand up. Nice kick out by Johnston to bring him back down. But now he lets him go, and it's 7-3. Johnston really got to get busy here, Ed.
Yeah, I mean, he's cutting him and he's putting him right back in his own water. He's been taken down 3 times. But Johnston knows that if he's going to get busy and take him down to his back, that's probably the place to do it. To just turn him will be difficult.
3 escapes, all that Johnston has managed in this match. It's 7-3. Mike Patrovich in the blue singlet, the blue Section 11 singlet, made famous over the years in New York and here in the state tournament and here at the National High School Seniors Championships. And in on that, the attack again, and his 4th takedown of the match, he leads 9-3.
He knew right where he was on that roll through. That was nothing that he was not comfortable with, and now he's doing the cutting and the bull rushing. Once again, here we go with that psych, that level change mentally. It's just what this sport's all about.
Well, you can see the confidence. He knows he can basically have his way with him on his feet.
He doesn't want to. Out of position.
And just as I say that, what happens? But, a nice hip over by Patrovich, and he's got Johnston on his back. Takedown and 3 near fall points for Patrovich, and when it rains, it pours. 14-4 the score with 24 seconds to go.
Great mat awareness. That's all you can say with that kind of motion. I mean, he was out of position. His head and his hook were on the wrong sides. I'm thinking, uh-oh, Johnston tries to throw him. He comes through that and puts Johnston on his back.
Not in real deep on that lateral was Johnston, but had him in a little trouble, and he hit right back into him. The escape makes it 14-5, and that's the way it's going to end. 14-5, and Mike Patrovich, Islip, New York, and Section 11 country, is the National High School Wrestling Champion. The National High School Seniors Wrestling Champion at 145 pounds. Second place to Joe Johnston of Kansas. Well, in a minute, we'll be sending it over to the award stand for the 140-pound All-American presentations. The All-American Awards at 140, and the 152-pound match will be coming up very shortly.
To the award stand, and our award winners at 140 pounds. In 8th place, from Nevada, All-American Reyes Gonzalez. In 7th place, from New Jersey, All-American
Let's listen in
Dennis McSweeney.
on the All-America presentations.
In 6th place, from Ohio, All-American Mike Parsons. In 5th place, from New Mexico, All-American Joey Bracamonte. In 4th place.
Okay, let's throw it to Ed Ferraro.
All-American
He'll have a few words for our 145-pound champion, Mike Patrovich.
In 3rd place, from Indiana,
Congratulations, Mike. Great performance. Coming out of the first period, if I was a betting man, I would say you were in a lot of trouble. You were getting bull rushed. He was all over you. What were you thinking at that point?
Just to keep on going. Keep on going. The first period doesn't mean much when you go for the second and third periods like an animal. So, I mean, him getting in on me, he never scored, so I wasn't really that worried.
You had great mat awareness. There was a couple flurries, a little bit questionable. The one time you were a little bit out of position with a hook and a head out of position, yet you came out of that, threw him to his back at the end of the match. I mean, these are things you can't drill. You're just very comfortable out there.
Yeah, I mean, I've wrestled for a long time. Those flurries happen in pretty much every match you have. So, I mean, you just stay composed and keep on going for the most part.
Heart and desire have a little bit to do with it, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you got the desire to win, that's the number one priority you got to train with.
You demonstrated that today, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.